Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a 2021 NRL season preview, but with the season less than a month away and trials games already having begun, let's have a look at the Parramatta Eels, shall we? Last season they finished third with 30 points, 15 wins and 5 losses, but in their finals form deserted them and they didn't go very far very fast. Now Brad Arthur is still the coach, and I think he's done a very, very good job since taking over from where the team was to where they are now. Massive improvement. Last season, I felt their strengths were in their speed of attack, and when they were having quick ball, they had a lot of confidence. They're a confidence team. So when confidence is up, they play pretty well. But that's also part of their weakness as well. Because they are a confidence team, the consistency and the big game mentality, that's their weaknesses. I think when certain players get injured or when a player has a bad game, it has a knock on the confidence. This is truly a confidence-based team. They've got the skill, they've got the talent. Defence is massively improved. Attack is massively improved. Finishing third overall is no mean achievement. They finished above some pretty good teams last season. Admittedly, it was a shortened season, and towards the end of the season, their form had deserted them somewhat. Hence the confidence side of things. But if they can keep that confidence high and that speed of attack, the new rule changes brought in last season really suit the Parramatta Eels, then they can be a pretty solid side. It's that consistency, and when things start going against them, the heads drop. Big game mentality as well. You look at the finals. Now, for me, my key player to watch is Reid Mahoney at hooker. I think he takes a lot of pressure off his halves, and especially Mitchell Moses. A lot of pressure is taken off Mitchell Moses, which I think helps the side. When Reid Mahoney is not fully fit or not in the side, they don't quite look as fluid in attack, as confident in attack. He is the crux. Mitch Moses, while he's a talented player, his goal kicking can desert him at times. But when you have Reid Mahoney playing well, you're going to create chances, you're going to create scoring opportunities. And you take Reid Mahoney out that side, they're not the same side. They're really not. That for me is the key player. He is a key component of their attack and organisation in defence. He can play 80 minutes, and he's, I think, an underrated hooker. I really do. I think he should play State of Origin as well. My prediction for this Parramatta Eels side is semi-finals. Now, there are a few off-field dramas, including the Jennings drug saga going on, which is another negative headline for the club. They cannot allow what's happening with Michael Jennings, for example, to distract them, so to speak. There's been over the last 5-6 years, there's been a lot of dramas off the field with the Eels, and now they have some stability off the field. They cannot allow the Jennings saga to disrupt them. It is disruptive down their left-hand side because he was a key component of that attack down the left-hand side, so that's a headache for Brad Arthur to solve before the season starts. But dramas aside, if they can keep their focus on what's happening on the field, they'll be pretty good. But they've got to work on that consistency and that big game mentality, because in the finals and towards the end of the season, they looked a little bit like they expended too much emotional and physical energy in the first half of the season. So consistency and big game mentality are things to work on. And Reid Mahoney, I think, is a real key component of this side going forward. But there we go. That's my Parramatta Eels season preview. I think they're going to make the semi-finals. I don't think they've quite got enough to make a grand final. It's been a long wait for a premiership for the Eels. Very long wait. I think before I was born was the last time they won the premiership. But on saying that, they have the tools in place to do it. They've got to round off some rough edges, and they could prove me wrong, but I'm saying semi-finals with what they've got. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.